don't have the iPhone 12 yet or AirTags, something that we have all been waiting for, excited for, but we still got enough stuff to talk about in this video. So like always, here's a highlight of today's Apple event. Now if you do want to go watch the full event, I will put links in the description. You can go and head over to Apple's website, check that out. Now today's event was not too much packed. We don't have too many products, but they're enough to talk about and they're good products. So let's dive in, and I'm going to try to keep this video short and cover the whole event in less than 2 minutes or 2 minute max. So let's throw time on the clock, or let's throw some time on the screen, and let's get started. So to start it off, we have brand new watches. So we have a Series 6 and Series SE. I would say this would be similar to iPhone 11 and also the iPhone SE. We have the similar specs computing power wise, but we might have few hardware changes or something like that. So something that makes the Series 6 stand out from the SE or from all the other watches is that now you can measure the level of oxygen in your blood. So there's a brand new sensor at the back which will measure that, along with of course your heart rate, and now again ECG that was introduced a while back ago. With Series 6 we also have a much better and a brighter always on display. And let's just say you're working out or you're outside and you don't always have to interact with the watch, wake it up, touch into it. Now the display is an active wake up display. So what that means is that even if you are not looking at the watch, you can just do all the gestures or just be like that. So you don't really have to activate the watch. In other sense, it's always on, ready to go, and it's much brighter. We did get a brand new loop band which looks really cool, so we'll still have to wait just how well it works or how well it feels. Now moving forward with Series SE is basically we are cutting down features and adding few features from Series 3. So the SE model of the watch might seem really wrong that you're losing all these features, what's the point of it? But take me no wrong, but it's a great watch and you save a lot of money. Many people might not even want these features on a normal watch. So with the SE you do lose the ability of ECG and also checking the level of oxygen in your blood, but at the same time you have all the rest of the features like a built-in compass and altimeter, always on altimeter. And yes, you do technically lose always on display, but to me personally speaking, having always on display or not, it doesn't really matter, and many people it won't matter. And for the finishes of SE, we don't get any special titanium or silver finish, we just get a normal aluminum, so no stainless steel. But that's really it, and if it's not a big deal, you do save a lot, and that's a great watch. Next up, we have a new plan from Apple, just like Apple Music. This is called Fitness Plus, and it's dedicated more for activity and training and fitness. Now this app or program is available on cross-platform except Mac, so you have it on your phone, iPad, Apple TV, and of course the Apple Watch, just not Mac. And that's, I'm not going to go in details because it's not coming yet. It's coming I think about a month later, so we'll talk about that later. Nothing too much. If you're interested, I will put links so you can check that out. So moving forward to the second product that got released, and that's the iPad Air. It looks amazing. If you haven't already seen the images, I like it a lot. Now when we are talking about the iPad Air, it got the same design from the iPad Pro series, so just copy paste, but we don't have Face ID anymore. And how do you unlock this? You use Touch ID, which is built right into the power button. And I'm gonna be honest, I want this thing in the iPhone 12 or whatever new phones are coming out. I want that Touch ID there, and along with Face ID, it's just going to be really good. But I love Touch ID. It was gone, so it's back now, so it's good. We have it on the iPad Air. You also get the support for the Apple Pencil, not the first gen but the second gen, so similar to everything that you have on the iPad Pro. Just bring it over into the Air. And if you're bringing the Apple Pencil, you just have to bring the new smart keyboard or the trackpad keyboard case combination, which also works with this iPad, so all good. The camera design has been changed at the back. It's a 12 megapixel camera, and at the front we have a 7 megapixel camera. We don't have lightning port anymore, so now it's USB-C. Now iPad Air also has Wi-Fi 6 and advanced fast LTE, all because of the brand new chip, the A14. Now this has to be the first time that an iPad introduced or basically brought a brand new chip or a processor. Usually it's the iPhone bringing that, so that's good to see. The A14 chip in itself is super powerful. I will be probably doing some testing, benchmarking and all that stuff, so stay tuned for those videos. But now let's talk about the colors. Now we have 4 new colors on the iPad Air. We have the space gray like usual, rose gold, we have green, and lastly we have sky blue, and it looks amazing. My favorite out of all these colors. I haven't always been into space gray, that kind of stuff, but now I have to say sky blue, it's amazing. And lastly, to wrap this event up, we have Apple One. It's a subscription based platform, but instead of buying every single Apple service, you can buy your subscription. It's like all of them clustered into one. So you get iCloud, you get Apple News, Apple Music, Apple Arcade, Apple Fitness, and all this kind of stuff. You get all of this in one single package. Instead of paying for everything, you can just pay for one, for individual, family, or you can look into that. I will put all the links in the description below. I hope I did not go over 2 minutes. Hope you like this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below, and stay tuned for upcoming videos. We will be covering, or I will be covering, iPad Air, normal iPad, and Watch Series 6 and Watch SE in detail really soon. And also, if you're watching this today on 15th September, tomorrow iPad OS and iOS are publicly releasing, so maybe you should make sure you download that. And hope you like this video. Hit the like. If you didn't, you can press a dislike. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit the bell, it's right beside it. That way you get notification when I come out with new videos. And hope you all have an amazing rest of the week, rest of the month, and rest of the year.